I've got a trick for you that will make you better at Rocket League right after you finish this video. You won't have to spend hours in free play learning a fancy new air dribble technique or do the same training pack shot over and over until you'd rather watch paint dry. This can be applied to your game straight away and you'll be amazed at the results. Let's talk about how focusing on staying in the game will help you rank up. So staying in the game is mostly a defensive concept. It'll help you be there when you need to be to keep the ball out of your net. But later in the video, we'll highlight some examples of when it's really useful to help you score more goals. So to check it out, we have our Lord and Savior here, Zen again, to see that even the best player in the world, when he's not there in defense, there's not much he can do. And it's also something he can focus on and all of us can focus on, even up to the pro level. So you can see here, this goal, or counterattack to be, starts with Zen kind of overcommitting, landing in their goal with no boost. Obviously, his teammate is a bit silly, but in ranked, generally, if you're solo queuing, like most of us do, you can't control your teammates. So Zen's made a bit of a risky decision. He's landed in their goal with no boost, and you can see he can't get back in time. No mechanics in the world is going to save him from conceding that shot. And maybe next time he'll think more about, was it worth the risk? Because sometimes it is. We'll see here again, pretty much right after that goal, we have a similar situation. Zen goes for a 50, goes for a risky dunk here, and now he's just left watching the ball go into his own net. Maybe if he made a more conservative kind of decision just to rotate back, it would have worked out better. So there is always a trade-off. Sometimes these risks are worth it, but pay attention in your own games and try and see if when the ball is going in, is it you just not being there to actually help at all? And instead of just blaming your teammates for being useless, which I know we've all been there, sometimes there are just those practical decisions you can make to be back in time. So you might be thinking, okay, Jake, this sounds cool. I don't want my teammate left alone and just watching him get scored on, but how exactly do I stay in the play, right? So the first thing and the most important is to just stay focused on this. If you just have this in the back of your mind while you're playing the game, while you're watching replays, you'll notice, oh, that goal went in because I was nowhere near the ball. Oh, that one did as well. And then you'll start to pick up and adjust and improve a lot just by, again, keeping it in the back of your mind. But a few general tips would be, if you are going to do anything risky, make sure you're very certain you're going to score, like 80-90%. Because obviously, if you're landing in your opponent's net with no boost, it's not going to end well. So just being aware of that trade-off when you are making risky plays is good. And then managing your boost and your positioning well. So staying close to the ball, but not too close most of the time, is a great way to kind of balance this. So too close and the ball will go over your head, too far away and you'll, again, just be too far away, you can't do anything, right? So managing that distance and managing your boost so that you do always have the maneuverability to stay close and stay in the play. And lastly, I just wanted to show you how, staying in the play, not leaving your teammates alone, it's not a completely defensive idea. You'll also get plenty of goals out of it. So we'll just watch Zen here and you'll just notice he just stays close. So he picks the full boost up there. He's kind of noticing, okay, can I do anything? He gets the ball here and you'll see, again, this is quite mechanical, but he sticks with it. He's constantly staying close. Okay, can I be helpful? Can I be helpful? There's a chance and he scores. So I don't know about you, but again, there's probably, in that situation, if we go back, first step about just staying in the play is here, I probably wouldn't have even thought to go for a 50-50, right? I would have just been left on the ceiling, my teammate would have been left completely alone, and then they would have got scored on, right? So that's where it's great from like a midfield perspective, just staying close. And then here as well, I mean, Zen's low boost, a lot of players, again, me included, probably would have just driven back here, but then would have missed this great goal opportunity because Zen's close. Because he stays in the game, he gets essentially an open net. There's still a lot to do. He's very quick. But you'll see, if you start giving yourself these opportunities, just focusing on it, you'll start to notice, wow, if I was closer there, I would have scored a goal. And yeah, it really is that mentality that will unlock that level of improvement for you and make you a faster player and get those goals you're looking for. So let me know in the comments what you think of this idea. I really think it is honestly the most important thing for like 80% of Rocket League players out there. So I'd love to hear if it works for you. Other than that, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.